Filming videos is seriously difficult sometimes. Half the time I forget words. It is still back to school time and a lot of people are just going back to university, and a lot of people have asked me how I set up my note-taking system for university and how I organise my notes and like plan my dissertation and all that sort of thing. And if I'm totally honest with you, I just completely wing it most years. My first year I had a separate folder for each subject. My second year I had a divided notebook that I took notes in, and this year I'm doing it kind of like a mix of the both of them. Yeah, so I just thought I would show you. You might not find it interesting at all, but it involves nice stationery, so yeah. You might remember in my most recent back to school stationery haul type thing, I showed you this giant ring binder folder thing, lever arch file. I got it from WH Smith and it was reduced to £2.99 I think, and my brother is talking outside. So yeah, I mainly decided to use this folder because of the protected corners. To me it was just a massive yes, and I know that's really sad that I notice things like that, but this, I'm hoping, will last me all year and I don't want it to get ruined. Most years at university, I think anyway, you take 4 modules and then you break up for the holidays and then you take another 4 modules, and in my case I have my exams in those second set of 4 modules. However, this is my final year of university, so I'm taking 3 modules in my first semester, 3 modules in my second semester, and then I'm doing a dissertation across the whole year, which counts as that 4th module. And I wanted this folder to be able to have all of my module information in it and all of my notes for my separate modules, and have my dissertation notes in it too, so that if I'm going to the library for a study day or something, I can just take this with me and I know that I've got everything. So the first thing I have in my folder is what us planner people would call a flyleaf or a dashboard, and that is covered in sticky notes. I bought it from WH Smith, and what I wanted to do was make my own. In fact, behind that one you can actually see the laminated bit of scrapbook paper where I decided to make my own one. However, the start of university kind of crept up on me and it just seemed easier to buy one, so that was £2.99 from WH Smith, like I said. And then after that we have my dividers and my index page, and these were also from WH Smith. I still need to laminate the index page, but I thought this was an excellent idea because eventually I will have a lot of stuff in here and it'll be really handy to see which divider is holding which set of notes or which module information. I absolutely loved these dividers because they were made out of plastic rather than paper. I think they're going to be really hardy and durable and they're not going to mess up. Then at the back of the folder we have a presentation book, and that is a plastic book that has like plastic wallets inside, like Polly Pockets, that I can display important bits of paper that I don't want to lose, but that I don't really need on hand all of the time. I loved this one. It was also from WH Smith because it had holes already punched in it that you could fit into pretty much any ring binder you can think of. And then finally I have a giant pocket in the back, also from WH Smith, and also with ring binder holes in it, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, this is my folder as it currently looks. Some of you might be thinking this is a really boring video, but genuinely I've had about 20 questions from different people about how I store my university stuff and how I take notes and how I organise my files and things. So I'm sure it's pretty obvious, but these dividers will obviously each house a different section. At the moment I've dedicated the last 4 dividers to my dissertation. And also you might remember that I said I have 2 semesters, so at the end of the first semester I will take out all of the module information that I don't need apart from my dissertation stuff, and I will put all the new stuff in. So hopefully it should last me the whole year and hopefully it'll work well. I'm sure you guys will find out if it doesn't, because I like to share my stationery with you guys. So yeah, I hope that was interesting or helpful for some of you, and I will see you next time. Bye! So you might remember in my most recent my brother and his girlfriend have decided that now is a really good time to chill outside my door and have a conversation.